Hopefully everyone can hear me. Hopefully somebody comes on. So I'm just going to start. Somebody comes in, please say hello so I know. This is Missy Cooking on a Budget, and I'm Missy. So I've got to get this started regardless. So that's what I'm going to do. Is just start cutting my carrots. I already peeled them, already washed them. And I'm just going to cut them on the diagonal. Kind of slow here. It's already super hot in here. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to take of this. I don't want them too thick. If they're too thick, I'm just going to cut them in half. Hi, Daryl. Check in. I am going to try to make carrots like you and Amanda do. I'm going to doctor it up a little bit. I've got the brown sugar, and I think I'm going to add a little bit of honey to it. I'm going to parboil them and see how they come out. Drain it and add the other stuff and butter to it. So, can you hear me okay? Hi, Amanda. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. So, I had put on, I wiped my face 1,000 times. It's already so hot in here. Hi, Misty. Thank you for coming in. What I'm going to be doing, Misty, is I'm going to make, I already got a ham on. I'm going to try to make some brown sugar carrots. And I'm also going to do a quick cake. But I am already sweating. So, hi, Lusham. I can't say your name properly. Lushama Success. I apologize if that's not correct. All right. All right, so that sounds good, Daryl. Hi, Aaron Bay. Welcome, welcome. So, but that's what I'm just going to try to do. I've never done, obviously, this is only my third live, and I've never tried to cook and do a live. And my partner abandoned me today. So, I'm on my own here. He was going to actually do some cooking, and I was actually going to be, thank you for liking it. I appreciate that, Luciana. He was going to actually make some apple fritters, but we decided, he went to go visit my brother Tony because we have a busy week, and I'm not going to be able to see him this week. So he went to go visit him, and yeah. So that's what, I'm here on my own trying to do this. And I'm going to have to keep wiping my face because I'm so hot. And I have to shut the fan off because no one would be able to hear me if I kept it on. So, oh, I had a water out. Here it is. Sorry about that. So hopefully everybody's having a good day. I think I said on one of my other videos that this is only May and it's already so muggy here. I'm hoping next weekend, it's Mother's Day, my kids will be here and they'll be able to put the air conditioners in for us. Hint, hint, Daryl. When I say my kids, I really just mean I hope Daryl's able to do it. All right, I'm going to put the fan on and see if it's too loud. Hold on, guys. And I'm going to try to speak up. Hi, Shaky Baby. How are you? And Etch's Kitchen, welcome in. Thank you, guys. What I'm doing is I'm going to make some brown sugar carrots. I already got a ham on. And then I'm going to show you guys a cake. And try to talk to you guys all at the same time. So we'll see how that works out for me. So, this coming Wednesday, I want to be live at noon. That will not be cooking. That will be like a devotional Bible study time. I'm going to try to do 2 times a week if I can. All right, great. I can have the fan on. So I remembered hi Paprika, thank you for coming in. I was just telling everybody that I'm making carrots, brown sugar carrots, and then I'm going to make a no egg cake. And as soon as I get this carrot cut up, because I want to parboil them first and get them on. And I got a couple shorts I put out there today showing you that I had put the ham on already. But you know I was going to do the carrots and that I was going to be doing the cake. All right, I got one more carrot to chop. I was going to have these already chopped up, but then my neighbor stopped by and I didn't do it. So, just real quick here. Oops. Oh yeah, this fan makes a big difference. I had my fan off and I was sweating, but I was worried that you guys couldn't hear me, but my son said it was fine. And the other day when I did the live, there was like some background noise, but I cleaned out the speakers on my phone, so I think that's all it was. My phone was clogged. All right. A couple more slices here, guys. Good, good. Great. That's awesome. I'm glad it's working because I was dying without a fan. All right, so I got the carrots in here, and all I'm going to do is put a little bit of water and just a little bit of salt to help them along. And put them on. All right. Let me move this out of the way. Grab a cloth. Let's pick up this mess. I was chopping carrots, Arambe. I am making brown sugar and honey carrots. I've never made them before. Hi, Spongy. Hi, Raven Shuck. What I'm making is I'm making brown sugar and honey carrots. Now, my son and daughter-in-law, Daryl and Amanda, they were both just in the room. They usually make them, so I know they use brown sugar, but I think I'm going to add a little bit of honey too. We'll see. So I'm just got the carrots on, and I am hi Zena, thank you for coming in. So I'm going to try it, but while those is parboiling, well, they're boiling, I'm going to make that cake. Now we're going to use no eggs, we're going to use no oil, nothing. We just got a regular old cake mix. And you want a vanilla or a golden, a white, nothing really with flavor. Thank you. Hi, Girl Dad, cooking up deliciousness. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for saying that. Yeah, this cake is going to be, the carrots are going to be great, but this cake is going to be good too. I moved my thing so I don't have my scissors. So all we're going to do for this is we're going to take that regular old cake mix, pour that in, and what I had to do, I'm going to make this a strawberry cake. So I got strawberry Fanta here, and I couldn't find the cans. So what I'm going to do is I saved a can, I washed and cleaned it out, because you need 12 ounces. So I'm just going to pour the soda into this so I have the exact measurement. I've had, today's been good. I had a little bit of sad news. Hi, Raphael Toy Mill Jr. We all want to be respectful here. Thank you for that, girl, Dad. My husband's not here to monitor right now, and I'm not really sure how to do it on my phone. But anybody that wants to be not respectful will somehow get kicked out. I don't know yet. Anyways, so just so that I have 12 ounces, I'm going to pour it in the can without making a mess, hopefully. Yep, there it goes. There's the mess. That's all right. It's all cleanable. Oops. All right. So I got 12 ounces of the strawberry soda now. I'm going to take this. I'm adding extra. This you do not have to do at all. Yeah, this cake is going to be so, so good. I've done it a couple times already. I've done it with orange crush. I made an orange one. It tastes almost like a creamsicle. It's so good. But this is what I had today, so that's what I'm doing. So right now, this is a strawberry banana Jello mix. Where did I get the recipe from? I think like years ago, probably about 10, 12 years ago, they had that book, like the dump cake book, and all kinds of recipes like that. You can do it with anything. You can do it with any flavor. If you're going to do like a chocolate cake, use like a Coca-Cola. You can use like Diet Coca-Cola. You can use caffeine-free Diet Coke. It just has to be that same Diet Coke to go with chocolate. And like I said, I've done strawberry before, and I've also done the orange creamsicle. It tastes like an orange creamsicle. So I'm going to take half the package of this. This is something I'm just adding today. Yeah, there's so many with sodas, and they come out great. And you don't have to use oil. You don't have to use eggs, nothing. So I'm taking half of this strawberry banana. The other half I'm going to wait. And when my husband comes back, he's going to bring back Cool Whip. The other half I'm going to mix into the Cool Whip, and that's what's going to be our frosting. So I'm just going to take this now, 12 ounces. I put the strawberry soda in this can, and I'm just going to stir it up. My oven's already on 350. And you just mix everything together. You can get out your mixer if you want. Use the mixer. I said it a lot of times when I'm cooking that sometimes it's just, I don't like washing it. So I just use the regular spatula. You just want everything all combined so you have no dry stuff in here. That's all I'm doing is mixing it up. I have a real small counter, a real small kitchen, so I'm just going to go grab the pan right here. And some spray. Just a regular cake pan. You can make it into cupcakes. I usually do it in those little bundt pans, but today I'm just going to do a regular cake one. Yeah, it's going to be so good, guys. All right. Just like I said, I just want to make sure I got all the mix in here right. I sprayed my pan, and we're just going to pour it right in. This smells so good already. Oh. And I find it does take a little bit less time, so I'm going to start checking it at 20 minutes and see where we're at. Get it all out. Yes, I just licked my finger, sorry. Spread it as evenly as you can get it. It's sitting on top of this, so it's uneven. There we go. All right, so I'm going to put it in the oven, 350, and I'm going to start with 20 minutes and see where it goes from there. Checking my carrots. All right, I'm going to pick up this little bit of mess I got going on now. Save that little bit of that. All right, so that's pretty much it until the cake is done. Hi, Natty Homemaker. Thank you for coming in. All right, my son is on, Daryl. He said the orange one's for next Sunday. I'll make some for next Sunday. Hi, Belinda. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, guys. Thank everybody for coming in. I really appreciate it. What I'm cooking is I had already started the ham. Right now, I am parboiling some carrots to make brown sugar and honey carrots. And I just put a strawberry. It's going to be a strawberry cream cake, but it's only 2 ingredients. I just used the strawberry soda and the cake mix, and then I added strawberry banana jello, dry, and mixed it all together and stuck it in the oven. So no eggs, no oil, no nothing. So it comes out really good. It comes out so delicious. And what I'm going to do is I don't have any Cool Whip right now. My husband comes back, he'll have the Cool Whip. And I'm going to take the other half of the strawberry banana jello, and I'm going to mix it in the Cool Whip, and then we'll dollop that on top of this. So easy, so good, right, Amanda? It is so, so good. So, but yeah. So this is only my, basically it's only my second live. I did one like last year in the beginning, but I didn't even know how to, I had it on private. I didn't even have it on public. So I didn't know, I didn't know what to do. But I'm trying to do more lives, and so I can get my watch hours up. Yes, to do little muffins, it's really good. Then you have that. But I usually do it. Let me show you what I usually do it in. That's what I'll do the cream ones in next week. I'll be off for 1 second here. So what I usually make them in is this bundt cake. They're little individual bundt cakes. So it's larger than a regular muffin, but then everybody gets their own little cake. It works out good. So, and my son just requested for Mother's Day next Sunday to do the orange creamsicle one. So I'm going to do that. Thank you, Aaron Bay. I appreciate that. Try to keep it going. Now, I tell you guys all the time, I don't drink soda, but every once in a while, I will have a caffeine-free Diet Coke. 0 sugar, no caffeine in it. So I have one of these today. I can't remember who it was, but I laughed so hard. I had a lady, I can't remember. I think it was, I don't want to say her name wrong, so I'm not going to say it all. But I watch her. And when I did this, about a month or so ago, I made some in this. And her comment was, her daughter had bought her one of these several years ago, and she had no idea what to put in it. She's like, I don't want to make a cupcake that big, and why is there a thing sticking out of it? So hopefully she's now used hers and enjoyed it. So yeah, it's yeah, just something new I'm trying to do. So hopefully it goes out there. I did it last Wednesday or Thursday, and I had a bunch of you that came out and supported me, and I love you guys so much for it and appreciate it. And yeah, it really made my day. And like I said, I'm just going to try to do at least 2 a week. One will be either me just talking, answering questions, or me cooking something. Um, I was kind of worried about, thank you for the hearts. I was kind of worried about the cooking part and talking and reading, several things going on at once, but it's working out today. I am 409 would like to know who would win a fight, Bugs Bunny or Roger Rabbit. I have no idea. Bye, Paprika. Yep, you go and worship the Lord. That's awesome. Yeah, I have to watch the time because I have a 3 o'clock Bible study myself. With my I have I do a FaceTime Bible study with my brother, my sister-in-law, my cousin, and two of their friends. So yeah, I have to pay attention to the time myself. Usually we do 8 o'clock on Sunday mornings, but they changed it to 3 o'clock today. But I so much appreciate you coming in, Paprika. And that's right. Go enjoy your time with the Lord. So, but yeah, next week, that's what I'll use. I'll use the bundt cake things, and all of us get it because it'll be me, my husband, my daughter, my son-in-law, my son, and my daughter-in-law. And the other ones live down North Carolina. So, but this works out good. We all get one, so we don't have to eat it right away. And it's good if they're going to travel back home with it. And Daryl and Amanda are always smart. They split the one here, and they have one to take home for later for later on. So that always works out well for them. So we're just waiting on the carrots, and I'm not peeling potatoes. I don't even have no potatoes today, so I'm just going to do instant potatoes when we do decide to eat. Welcome in, Nico Moses. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. Hit that like button, everybody. I'd appreciate that. Yeah, I saw that. I saw a lot of people do that. I just don't know how to do that yet, so that they are reminded. Yeah, I just don't. I got to figure there's little things I don't know a whole lot about it yet. And even like on the shorts, like I like to share people's stuff out, but I don't know how to share a short. If it's less than that minute, like if it's a minute 20 seconds, it lets me share it. But if not, it just says copy. So if I copy it, where does it go? And then how do I share, how do I share it? So I appreciate that, Raven Shuck. I do you have a channel? If you do, I definitely will go check you out. And just recently, in the past maybe 6 weeks, I usually wait 24 hours to sub anyone back, so that way we don't lose subs. And Janine from Janine's life had told me that, and I have been watching my subs, and I believe it does work because in the past I would sub for sub, and I would lose 6 to 8 people the next day. And since I've been doing it that way, I'm not losing people, so I usually wait 24 hours to do it. But I am. You can ask probably anybody on here. If I say I'm going to sub to you, I sub back. Then okay. All right, so yes, I am Moses. I am a cooking channel, and before you came in, what I did was start some brown sugar carrots, which I got boiling right now. And in a little while, I'm gonna add some brown sugar and honey to them. And I just made a cake with no eggs, no oil. It's just the cake mix, and I used Fanta strawberry soda because it's going to be a strawberry cake, and that's in the oven. So yes, but when you see me on a live, I also do on my regular when I do regular ones, I also do hauls from the grocery store, from the Dollar Tree, Dollar General, wherever I went to the store, I do a haul from. Thank you. I am going to try that and see if that. So you're just going to copy and paste. Okay, that seems really simple. I probably can get that done, because that's a lot of times I don't share people's shorts because of that, because I don't know how to do it. So, but yes, that's it's usually a cooking thing, but everything's cooking. There's nothing for me to show you right now, Miko Moses. All right, those are just about done. Let me get a trivet. All right, so here's the carrots. The water's just about evaporated out. I'm going to take a little bit of butter, probably about a little bit more than a teaspoonful. I'm going to put that in there with a little bit of black pepper. I know, I wish I could. Can I get you down and kind of see what I'm doing with this way too? There we go. Everybody see that? A little bit more salt, not much. I'm going to take a little bit of brown sugar. And like I said, my son and daughter-in-law make this when we all get together. I've never done it myself, but I figured I'd try it. It always comes out so delicious. So I'm going to start out with a quarter cup. No, this is a third cup. A third cup of brown sugar. That little bit of water and butter is going to kind of help it melt it down a little bit. Are you still on, Daryl? Is a third good, or should I add more? I am going to add, about a, I don't want to make a mess with this. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of honey. And if any time possible, you guys can look this up. If any time possible, you have the money to be able to go and get your local honey from wherever you are locally. You have this kind of honey. It helps with allergies, breathing, lots of other things. Honey is very medicinal. But if it's the bees are from your local area and you're having this, it helps with your allergies to what's in your local area. And you can look it up on Google, wherever, and you'll find that I'm telling you the truth there. It's always way more expensive than what you pay for the ones in the grocery store. But if you can go to a farmer's market or somebody even on the side of the road selling their local honey, it's definitely worth it. This jar will last all year long. And I think it was probably between $13 and $15. Yeah, it's going to be good with the Jello frosting. Yes, I just Belinda, I'm on my phone. So if you could tell me how I give somebody a wrench, I will give them their wrenches. I don't know how. But I can usually follow directions if someone tells me. Thank you, Daryl. I appreciate that. All right, so this is kind of all melted down in there. And I'm going to put it back on the burner real low and cover it. Yeah, usually I know mine's got the microphone, it's got turnaround, battery. I think that's a battery. People, let me see people. No, that just says green screen. Yeah. So, like I said, I am going to work on getting my laptop up and running. It works. It's just that we put in I was thinking I had my regular passcode. It's actually a number that I put in, so I did it too many times, and now it's being a pain, and it's saying I have to wait. First, it said I had to wait 24 hours, and I didn't even try it again yesterday. But that way I have my laptop going, and then I can be just right here, and I'll be able to add the wrenches to people, and they'll be able to connect with each other, because I love when uh, Grandma Teresa does that. A few other people do it, but she always does it so that everybody can just connect to each other right from the live if they want to, and that's really great. So, but that's going to be it for them. They're just going to cook. I'm going to check the cake real fast. That's definitely going to need a few more minutes. So that's really awesome. I've got 17 people watching, 18 likes. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. You don't even know. So that's one of the things when you go to do a live, you're always so afraid, like, what if nobody comes in? So I appreciate that so much, everybody. I really do. So if you're able to make my live on Wednesday, what I already say, Wednesday at noon, right? I said, yeah, Wednesday at noon. Whether it'll be a Bible study or devotional, we'll see where the Lord leads us. And but the topic is gonna be this coming Wednesday. The topic is gonna be forgiveness, because forgiveness is one of the hardest things for us to be able to do. And but God tells us everything that we ever need to know is in God's word. So I did want to share with you guys today, which is a confirmation. For me, it's a confirmation that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I got a phone call this morning from a family friend letting me know that his grandmother passed away. His grandmother was my pastor for a lot of years before she retired. And but as soon as I got that phone call, of course, my heart's broken right now. I loved her dearly, and she will be greatly missed. But as soon as I got off the phone, the first thing I could say was, Lord, thank you. Because she's the one that encouraged me and told me, the Lord really wants you to teach his word. And she had a small church that we went to. And even when, so I did Sunday school there for a lot of years. But she would go away on a vacation or her daughter's house in Maryland or wherever she went, she would ask me to bring the word of God. And I was always like, I'm not, it's different between teaching and standing behind that pulpit. But she had faith, and she knew that that was my calling on my life for God, for me to be able to do those things. And yeah, and getting that confirmation today, even though it was a sad phone call, it really encouraged me that what I am doing is the right thing. And so we'll be starting that on Wednesday, and we'll go from there and see where the Lord leads us and what other topics. And hopefully the people that do join, if you have something that you are questioning or are not sure about or want to learn about, you just let me know and let me be able to have that time to study, and we'll bring that, on another week. So right now I've got 3 topics that I feel strongly that we need to talk about. So we got like 3 weeks stuff, but I want everybody to be able to participate, to bring something in, even if it's a word that you got from God, whatever it is. I want it to be an open forum for everybody to be able to communicate and learn, because we're getting, everybody has been hearing it for years and years that we're getting close to the end times. Well, it is what it is. Jesus is going to come back one day, and we've got to be prepared. So the more that we know his word, the more that we're going to be able to fight back in any situation that we're in. So hopefully, yeah, it's still going. Yeah, thanks, thanks, Belinda. I'm still learning too. I moved your thing. I can't. Maybe leave that. Okay. I didn't add no more, Daryl. I just did that because I did a teaspoon of honey. Um, I sorry about this. I guess your messages weren't going up when I pushed that button. I guess I didn't do it. So, Nico, I am from Massachusetts. I was born in North Carolina. I've been up here since I was a baby. Probably in my 40s, a few years back ago. I moved to North Carolina. I was there for several years, but I'm now back in Massachusetts. So I think I got a little bit of mixture. And even if I wouldn't have moved back down there, I probably still would have a little bit of mixture because my dad was from there, so he talked with that accent a little bit. And then so the people that teach you talk like them. So I'm a mixture of my mom and dad, northern and southern. Um, yeah, it's a strong Massachusetts accent most of the time. Yeah, Belinda, I'm going to look it up so that I'm able to do it. You've never done a live, Belinda? Oh, thank you, Miko Moses. I appreciate that. Yeah, I am not as nervous as I thought. Hi, Sue. My sister Sue's she does not have a channel, but she's here. Thank you, Sue. I wasn't seeing everybody's messages because I hit something. Now I got to manually put you up. I don't know what I did. Hi, Precious Gems. Thank you for coming in. Greg Farlander. I don't know what that means, but if you're not going to be, hopefully it's nice. But if you don't want to be nice, you can just leave. Thank you, Misty. I appreciate that. Thank you, Spongy Gold. I love zucchini. I can't wait for the garden to come up. Not that I planted it yet, but I just love fresh. I'll eat it, regular from the store. But I love fresh zucchini and squash from the garden. Amen. God is good all the time. Thank you, Miko. I appreciate that. All right. I think if I shut this way, okay, it's moving now. No, I don't have a very big garden. I do. I've got one, probably 8 to 10 foot, and maybe only a foot wide one that I do in a box container, and then I have maybe a 4x4 that I do in a box container, and the rest I do in pots on my patio on my deck. So last year, I've only lived here a couple of years. So last year, my cucumbers did great, which I was so excited about because I got from Create with Linda refrigerator pickles, and everybody loved them. They were delicious. I made quite a few batches of that, and the cucumbers I had grown the small little cucumbers. They were perfect for it. I know, Misty. I watch you, and I wish I could do more. When we lived in North Carolina, I had a pretty good sized one. And here, there's just a lot of people that come by. I mean, I got a pretty good sized yard. I don't know why I don't do it, but I think now that I was getting older, I kind of need like the raised gardens. It's hard for me to get up and down. And yeah, I got a good amount of tomatoes last year. And my zucchini and my squash did not do great last year. But I think because I had them in a too small of an area, so I want to put them somewhere different this year because the year before they did great. And I do a lot of herbs, sage, mint. The mint you got to keep contained because that will take over wherever you put it. It'll outgrow everything. And I just actually did some things yesterday. I did tomatoes, peppers. I gotta check this cake, guys. I can smell it. Let me see. My All right, that's done. I don't have the Cool Whip. You guys are all going to have to come back and watch my short to see this with the Cool Whip on top of it. But we'll give it a couple minutes and I will cut it and let you and let you see it. Can't smell it. But anyway, so yesterday we started strawberries this year. I did green peppers from seeds I saved. They're starting to come up. They're real tiny. I did those a week or two ago. Yesterday I did cucumbers. I did hot peppers, small green peppers, cucumbers, and catnip and sage. Catnip we don't eat, but I got plenty of cats, and I like to grow the catnip for them. Hi, Grandma Teresa. Thank you for coming in. I just want to see what everybody was saying. Yeah, they definitely are. They are so delicious, Miko. Yes, I like cauliflower. We were just talking the other day. Um, on Easter, we were sitting down eating and just talking about different things or whatever. And I was saying to my children how I used to put cauliflower in when I boiled the potatoes for mashed potatoes because they loved broccoli, but they did not love cauliflower. But I would put it in there and then mix it up, with butter and milk and salt and pepper. And they would be eating cauliflower and they didn't know it. I did it for years and years and years. And my daughter's like, when she's talking about it, she's like, oh, because cauliflower is just like eating dirt, Mom. But she never knew the difference. I did it. Anytime I had cauliflower, I would just stick it in. I would boil it right in with the potatoes, and they never knew the difference. Yeah, see, I seen that, Belinda, but on here, I don't have the three dots because I'm on my phone. So I think once I get my laptop up, or I have one or the other, I got a laptop that's basically brand new. I only use it a month. And I have one of those small, like, iPad things. My daughter bought it for me 2 years ago, and I've only used it several times too. So they're both brand new things, but I just got to get them charged, and then I'm able to see the things larger instead of on my phone. I think that's the problem with it. Yeah, R&B, that's really good. Having the mashed cauliflower. I really like. Well, my husband's not here right now. I'll tell you another little secret. Most of the time, he watches my things, but he'll get over it. So he does not eat vegetables. He'll eat carrots, cream corn, and once in a while green beans. He does not eat vegetables. He was brought up eating processed food, and he eats whatever. Most of the days he eats hamburgers. But anyways, so he really, really likes my homemade chicken soup. He loves just like the chicken and some noodles in it. And I will put in that rice cauliflower, and it's so tiny he don't even know it's in there. And he's been eating that for about 2 years now. So, like, all right, so if I tap your name, hi Stardust, thank you for coming in. All right, so if I tap your name, Misty, pin message report, remove channel activity. Oh, add as a moderator. Standard moderator. All right, Misty is now moderator. All right. So, all right. Hi, Gizmo. Thank you for coming in. No, I don't. If you want to be rude, you can just leave. And I'm going to make my son one so my son can kick these people out of here. All right, Daryl's one. Teresa. All right, Grandma Teresa, I just made you one, Belinda. And that way you guys can all, most of you guys are connected to each other. Add as a moderator. Belinda, I just added you. Spongy, I'm doing you next. Add as a moderator. Standard moderator. All right, Spongy's done. Aaron Bay. All right, anybody else that I just did? All right, yeah, Daryl, you got to kick out Gizmo. Gizmo 4. He's just a nasty little troll. So this is a Christian channel. Well, the reason I did that many, Miko, the reason I did that many mods is that it's easier for everybody to connect to each other if they want to be part of each other's channels. So, and yeah, as soon as I get to know you, Miko, a little bit, we'll do the same for you. Thank you, Aaron Bay. Appreciate that. But that way they can, that's how Grandma Teresa does it and a couple other people. The people that you know really well, she gives them all a wrench. That way they can go and connect with each other. Because sometimes it's hard. Like if you hit the person's name while you're in here, you're not going to be able to go right to their channel. But this way you can. You go right to their channel. You can sub and then go back later or whatever you want to do if that's what you want to do. So, yeah. So I just don't know. That's the first time I've ever had a troll, even on my regular page. But that's all right. That's all right. It's bound to happen. Bound to happen. People want to be nasty, you know. But that's all right. We got rid of him, and he won't be back. So we're just waiting for this cake to cool down so I can cut it and show you it. I'm just going to get a paper plate. Even though I don't have the Cool Whip yet, I will. I'm going to come back on when the whole dinner's done and show you. It'll be a what's for dinner, probably a short, but I'll also do the cake with the Cool Whip on here, so you guys will be able to see it. But I'm just going to cut a small piece for now. A lot of times, me and my husband, we don't even put frosting or Cool Whip on any of this stuff because it's so moist. And it's still a little hot, so you know it's crumbly right now. Little crumbly. But here we go. Can you guys see how good that is? And it's so delicate. It's so soft. Now, if you didn't want to use Jell-O, you can use like a strawberry pudding. That's really good too. But I didn't have it. I had Jell-O. Even without anything on it, it's so delicious. And it's perfect for any kind of occasion. Shut that oven off. That's going to help me not. All right, guys. So that's really about it. It is so moist and so yummy. It's so good. Let me see. Yeah, they did. I don't have a donation button on my page. I do have a Cash App. If you wanted, if that's up to you, and if you want to send something, that's awesome, you know. But you do not have to. But yeah, I do not have. I am not monetized yet, so I don't have. I'm not. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers yet. That's why I'm on here doing lives, because it's what everybody keeps telling me is that I need to get my watch time hours up. Thank you, Mo, over there. I really appreciate you being here. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. So that's what we have. But the thought, you know what? I don't know why this Gizmo person, he keeps coming in. It's different ones he's using. Yep, I noticed there's letters after it sometimes, and sometimes there ain't. He's got a few accounts. All right, so I'll do that next time. All right, so I know that. This was the first time I ever tried doing Mod Stardust. Okay, so I'm going to write that down so I'll remember that for next time. Yeah, someone's just bored. You know, they want to be a meat stick, but that's all right. We'll just ignore them. But, yep, so this is the end of my live. And I appreciate every single one of you guys coming in. It really made my day. I'm going to let this cake completely cool. My husband probably won't be home for another hour. And I will come on. Hi, Cindy. Thank you. I'm going to come on. I'm going to do a short video. I'm not saying it's a short, but maybe just a short video to show you the dessert all done with the Cool Whip and that, and the ham and potato and carrot dinner. And that'll be it. Thank you guys for telling me I did good. Thank you, Aaron Bay. I am, remember, next Wednesday will be my next live, and that one will be about forgiveness. And then I don't know if my next live, I don't know when this kind of live is going to be. I'm trying to figure out a good time and that kind of stuff. It's probably not going to be on a Saturday or Sunday forever because we're getting to nice weather and we want to be able to go, you know, and I don't want to be that. On Wednesday, oh, I'm going to post it. What did I say? Noon? Yes. Wednesday at noon is going to be my first devotional or Bible study, whatever, however it works out, how the Lord has it to be. Hi, Janine. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for stopping in, Janine. Oh, who has a devotional at 4 today? I got to go back. All right. That's right. You usually do, and I'm usually on the road, right? So, but I will be there today because I didn't go out with my husband today. He went by himself to go see my brother. All right. I will be there today, Janine. But yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out. It's going to take me probably a week or two to get it straightened out where, because I would like it to be on a regular schedule for people. But it is what it is. So we're going to start with Wednesday, and then I'll announce again when the next live that will be a cooking or a question and answer kind of thing. So, but I love you all. I appreciate you all. I cannot even believe that I had 22. I got 22 people in the room. That is just amazing. I love you guys so much. Have a fantastic day, a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. Remember, I love you, but more importantly, Jesus loves you. And I'll see you guys all next time.